Hello, I'm Jack. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Practical Programming with Dr. Su. In this video series, you will learn everything you need to get started with WebGPU Graphics Programming. In the last video, we discussed how to map an image texture onto the 3D parametric surface, that is, clam bottle surface. In this video, I will explain how to use the texture framework created in the last video to create a 3D parametric Wellenkugel surface with texture. Here, Wellenkugel is a German word. It means wave ball in English. Here, we just want to create a wave ball surface. In order to create textures, I have added 9 images to the DRST assets folder as we did in the last video. These images have the same size of 512 by 512 pixels and the same PNG format. Here are 9 images we are going to use in this example. This will be a short video because the code used to create our textured parametric surface has been already implemented in the last video. This example simply illustrates how easy it is to create a textured 3D parametric surface in WebGPU applications based on our texture framework. All you need to do is to provide your own math function that describes your parametric surface. Here we will use the Git tool to clone the source code used in the last video. Here is the download link at GitHub repository. From this link, you can download the source code used in the last video. Now open a command prompt window and run the following command: git clone, and paste this link. This will generate a WebGPU 39 folder on your local machine. This folder contains all the source code used in the last video. Now we want to change this folder's name to GPU 40. Rename 40. And cd into it. At this point, we are going to start Visual Studio Code with the command code period. This is Visual Studio Code interface. Okay, we can close this welcome page. Now here contains all the source code used in the last video. Now open a new terminal window and run the command npm install to restore the npm packages used in this example. Okay, finished. Now all the installed packages are stored in the Node modules folder. Unlike the example discussed in the last video, this example does not require much coding. Instead, we only need to make small changes to two files. One is index.html file and another one is main.ts file. First, from the DRST folder, open index.html file. First, we need to change the title from 39 here to 40. Because this is 40th video series. Another place we need to make a change is the H1 title here. We need to change the clam bottle to Wellenkugel Surface. The input parameters we used in this example will be the same as those used in the last video. So we don't need to make any change. So now we can save this file. Next, we need to make some modifications to the main.ts file. from SRC folder, open min.ts file. Here, we need to change the claim bottle, the math function, from math.func.ts file to Wellenkugel function. And inside this create shape methods, we call parametric surface data. Inside the math function, we need to replace by Wellenkugel function. Now, for the U value range, we need to change from 0 to 4.5. And the V value range is also from 0 to 2 pi, but we want to see inside of this surface, so we need to make an open surface, go to 5 instead of 2 pi. The deviation for U and V, we still use 70 and 30 here. Next, to set X and Z value range, here we need to change to 10 from 2, 10. And here is scale factor, so we use 1.5. And here scale weight, we still use 0. The other parameter, we don't need to make any change, but including UL and VL. Okay, that's all. We don't need to make any more changes to this file. So here we will use the same default parameters and the user provide input as those in last video. Now we finished the modification to the min.ts file, so we can now save this file. Up to now, we have finished all the programming. Now we can run the following command on the terminal window to bundle our TypeScript code in production mode. npm run prod. Okay, finished. The bundle file is created successfully. Now we can click the Go Live link from this status bar area to open the Chrome Canary to view our parametric surface. So click this link. Here is our textured Wellenkugel surface with the default lighting effect and texture displayed on this page. From this, you can see the break not looks break, so we may need to change the U length and V length. So here we change U length to 4 and keep V length to 1, and the address mode for U we change to the mirror repeat. So click redraw button. So this gave a better looking surface. So from this drop-down menu, we can select different images. For example, here is Earth. This is grass, Grand Canyon, 九寨沟, Marble, New York City, Wood, Yellowstone. Let's go back to the default break. Okay, now we have completed this example. Most examples presented in this video series are based on my recently published book, Practical WebGPU Graphics. From this link, drsu.net.com, you can see the details about this book. I have created a GitHub repository to host the source code used in this video series. From this link, you can download the source code used in this video series. I also created a live demo at this link. This demo shows the live results by running the example projects presented in this video series. I will end this video here. See you next time. Bye.